Race number 3 is a Class 1. It's over the 1,400 metres, featuring horses that have competed in the feature races on International Day in the past, and maybe some that will in the future. Dashing Fellow, £7 off for Dylan Mohere, drops in class. Giant Treasure was runner-up to Morris in the mile in 2015. Winner's Way Dundonald is first up here, drop in class, as does Jolly Banner. Nothing I Like More, unbeaten, 5 from 5 so far. Magic Legend sticks at the 1,400 metres. Racing Supernova, third in the Chevalier Cup, and Southern Legend goes up in class and up in trip as well.
Well, the pace, Andrew, potentially is going to come from Dashing Fellow. This is his favourite distance. And Winner's Way, who won at this program last year, defeating Beat the Clock in a real duel to the wire. They should set up the speed. Dundonald is an interesting runner now with Frankie Law. He could potentially sit handy. Magic Legend. Looks like Nothing I Like More, who's looking for half a dozen wins, should get a lovely spot. 1 out and 2 back, all being equal, Paul.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? Here's 2 of the runners in this particular race. Giant Treasure on the inside and Winner's Way here closest to us. 2 rivals, both trained by Tony Cruz. They both jumped out with stalls at the top of the straight there, and they both hit the line really nicely. So good work out from both. Jolly Banner, he always works well, this horse, and he's working well once again here this morning. So he's got that nice shine to his coat, and he looks like a slippery seal ready to go, does Jolly Banner, for this particular contest. And Southern Legend, the other one we'll look at, he's the one closest to us, just working with a lower graded horse or lower rated horse, and he's doing everything he has to do as well. You can see big handful on him. So looks like some good work from some of these rivals to Nothing I Like More. All
right, well, we'll come back to Nothing I Like More in a second. We're going to start things off, though, with Racing Supernova and Magic Legend, who's prominent as they swing in.
We know Racing Supernova's a quality horse on his days 1-3. He's had the 2 runs back. They've both been terrific efforts behind 50-50 and Western Express. So it's a very good form reference. He comes in here with a lightweight. He's drawn a touch awkward, but I'm going to give him a chance. I'm not sure what to do with Magic Legend, but he's not going to be far away.
Yeah, I left him out, Magic Legend. I don't know what's his distance. I'm not sure. I mean, he's won it down the straight 1,000 before, and he did step up. Now he's 1,400 metres.
He rose so quickly. Now he's just sort of hovering around the place. So you've got to cull somewhere, and he's the one that dropped off for me.
All right, OK. The favourite, though, red hot favourite, well, Nothing I Like More. Unbeaten so far, and jockey Joe Moreira.
Joe, Nothing I Like More, 5 from 5. What are your thoughts going into his run on Sunday?
He's done it 5 times, so my thoughts are, I just hope he just continue what he's been doing so far.
Looking at him, his antics before the race, that was his first run for a long time, Joe. Did he need it?
I honestly think size has got him 100% for that day, and he delivers such an amazing performance, so I don't think he needs to improve much more to be able to be competitive on this race that he's going to run on Sunday.
There's a lot of high hopes and expectations on this horse. How high do you think he can go, Joe?
I think he can go very high. At the moment, he would be one of the favourites for the Classic Cup, maybe the favourite for the second leg as well, for the 4 years old series. And I really think that he's got something special about him. So I'm very, very happy and proud of having the ride, and hopefully we can continue what we've been doing on him so far.
He's a $1.20 favourite at the moment. He could easily be back next year in the mile or in the Cup.
All being equal, Andrew, just look at that replay when Joe opened him up, how quickly accelerated away, and then he just eased again on him. I love the fact that John Size has given him 6 or 7 weeks between runs as well, so he'll go in fresh again. He's a very exciting machine, and he could set the crowd alight as we move into the big ones.
Yeah, totally agree. He looks the one, and he's, from a betting proposition, he's $1.20, so you'd be looking at exotics and around him. But look, he looks really, really good.
And with a smallish field as well, hopefully that means there shouldn't be too many traffic issues for him as well. That's Nothing I Like More favourites. Southern Legend, well, he was possibly going to be running in the sprints on International Day. Hasn't quite made it, but he gets back, he lets down.
Well, that's right. I mean, there's not a great deal of difference, is there, between top of Class 1 and obviously, you know, Group 2, Group 3, and Southern Legend has certainly submitted sound waves around that he is a horse that's going potentially right up there. Had a little setback, that's a confirm, the problem I should say, and obviously stepping up to the 1400 metres a little bit of a concern, but going to be interesting to see how he measures up here.
Yeah, I think he'll run all right. I've got him in on the place line. I think he'll get back. He'll be running on late. But his 2 wins have been at Happy Valley, haven't they? But he has run well at South.
We're all anticipating, you know, the run against the sprinters, and it didn't unfold, unfortunately. So, again, we can anticipate that he might show us something special.
All right. Looking forward to seeing the return of Dundonald as well. He's been off the track since that little campaign in Dubai earlier, well, last season, but earlier in the year. Now,
he's changed stables, and we know he's got plenty of class, this horse. He's now with Frankie Law. One thing about him is he looks a lot more relaxed in the mornings. You can see him coming through the scap here and going away winning quite nicely.
That's Blizzard on his outside, who runs in the sprint. He is a Sprint Cup winner himself already, Dundonald, at Group 3 level. Very capable animal. Obviously, in Dubai, it didn't all sort of work out to the best of his ability, but he's a very interesting runner. Having said that, of course, he did run a couple of good races in Dubai. I think he's going enormous at the moment. I've got him in as the Quinella horse.
All right, fantastic. But I think we're all going to agree on who's going to win this one, Paul.
Yeah, nothing I like more.
No one's brave enough to tip against him.
He's the one, but you wouldn't want to take $1.20. Jolly Banner, I think, is a real big chance, this one. In this particular race, he ran really nicely when he got back. 3 starts go over the 1400 metres, and he's going well. Southern Legend get back and run on. And Giant Treasure, he's another one that sort of performs around this time of year. He did win his first race ever in Hong Kong on this particular day. And I think Tony Cruz has got him going really nicely. He's a Group 1 winner. He's all class. 6, 5, 9 and 2.
Yeah, well, Morris and Abel Friend have got a race named after them, and he split them, of course, didn't he, Paul? So, yeah, he's one not to underestimate, but nothing I like more tips himself, really, doesn't he? I think Dundonald's the horse that can run the queue. Southern Legend Racing Supernova, 6, 4, 9 and 8.